Hello everyone, my name is Rotondra, your YouTube lecture. Welcome back again to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. And again, another announcement that you need to be aware of is our YouTube membership. If you are YouTube membership and you're paying, you get free tasks to be done for you. And then if not, then you are to watch the videos, and then you go through the videos and then you do for yourself. But if you are membership, I do for you specially. Now today we will be doing system analysis and design. Said one subject that makes people to be said. And now it's NQF level 3, and we'll be doing review like a summative assessment task. In other words, it's our ISAT. I hope this is the one that it's given in your college with the date like this, and then the subject code like this. And then the description test, I've already read through it as I prepared myself. I hope you did as well. This is how it is. It is having subtask 5 subtasks on it. And the marks in total is 75. Subtask number 1, you are to construct a process flow chart, 15 marks. Subtask number 2, you are to construct a functional decomposition diagram, 10 marks. And then subtask number 3, construct a context diagram, which is having 15, CRD 20, and then you finish by wireframe, which is 15. So let's see if we can do this. So here you will go through the checklist to see how the lectures will mark. I've already gone through the checklist. All right, let's do this. I hope you are ready. Are you ready? Now, different students use different software, depending on which one you feel the best. Others, they are using Draw.io, and most of learners, they are using Draw.io. I also sometimes use Draw.io, but today I will be using Microsoft Office Word. So if you are using Draw.io, you can also use it the same way I'm using the Word. It's the same, right? Now, subtask number 1, it says let's begin with it. As I start, make sure that you are also starting. Now, it says construct a process flow chart, and then it says 15 marks. And I want you to be aware, because this is where students loses marks. They always lose marks here. Now, subtask 1, it has got 2 questions. And normally, learners, they do 1 question. Now, question number 1 is 1.1. If you check in your paper, it says you must make notes, you must make examples, you must also give the purposes of process flow chart. And then number 2, it says you should design. You must put the title, the start, the end. The process must show the input and the output, and also 3 decisions to be made. For you to accumulate all those full marks, you should make sure that you do that. Now, let me start with saying subtask 1. I'm just saying that, right? And now they say you should include title. There's a mark for title. Now, my title says process flow chart of online student registration. There we go. That's our title. Now let's start with our flow chart. Now you come to insert, you click insert, and then you go to symbols, where are our shapes, I mean to say shapes. And then let me put this one, it's gonna be our start shape. There we go. It should be blank. Okay, but it's fine. We can go with it like that. I wanted it to be blank, and then you say add text. Now the text that we are adding is start. Start. There we go. Let me resize it. It mustn't be that big. Now from start, let's come to insert another shape. It's all about inserting the shapes. Eh? The next shape that we are to insert. Let me see. Okay, let me insert this one. Okay, click. Let's put it down here. Is that a shape? Oh, it needs to be resized. So you can get one to change. Now let's insert the text that are to be in this shape. The text it has to be supply student. I could say information, but it's a long. Let me just say supply student data, because another word for information is data, right? And then let's insert another one. Once the student supply the information, we must then therefore register the student. Yeah, they always want to verify that one. Okay, add the text. Okay, register student. There we go. Now let's insert again another symbol. Once the student is registered, we should know if the registration was successful or was not successful. Now on that division, we need to use this shape. You must be careful of the shapes that you use. They differ. You don't just use any shape anyhow you want. They differ. Okay? Let me make it big a bit. Expand it. Hey, the online lecture is failing to expand. Imagine. Yo. Okay, let's add the text on this one. I hope by the way I'm doing it, you're also doing it this way, so that you can accumulate all the marks required or needed. Registration successful. Registration successful. I made it big, man. Maybe a bit. So it can be nice and clean, right? Now let's insert another symbol. Now if then the registration is successful, yeah, edit the text. If the registration is successful, you must save student, save student, save student registration details. Yeah, they must be saved on the system if then it was successful. Now, then once the information is saved, then we can end our registration. Right. If you read your information, it says your flow diagram must have a flow chart. I mean to say must have the beginning and the end, or the start and the stop. Now we need to work on this one. The joining of the here we go. Let's join our here we go, join, and another one we should insert join from the student data to registration of the student. There we go. Insert another one again. Please, when you insert, make sure you use the one with the arrow so that it can show that we are moving from where to where. All right. There we go. This one is not even straight, but when you design, you can make it straight and nice. Yes, sir. The way to make it straight, you must use shift when holding. Now, let's insert another one. Here we go. Again. Uh-oh. Now, let me remove this one. It's incorrect. Let me take another one. I made a mistake. Okay, nice. There we go. Please, if you can use Draw.io, go for it. If you can't, go for the web. Now, if then the information of the registration was successfully inserted, then we should proceed into saving the student information. Then if the information was not successfully saved, then we should return back. So let me do this. There is no shape I wanted to. It's fine. We will take the registration successful. No. If then it's not successful, what do we do? Let's go back. Going back to starting. Okay. And then this time around, we must use this one with an arrow so that it can show that we are returning to here. Okay. There we go. Now, we should put yes or no. Insert symbol. Can I use this one? Okay. We go down only if then the registration said yes. And we go up if the registration said no. Let me say copy and paste. Here we add the text. We do this one if only the registration said no. Okay, the box is too small, so it will see the no. There you go, you can see the no. And then we go this way if then the registration said yes. Perfect. Here we go. We are done with our flow chart. Now we are to move forward to, now let me say page break. So that we can go to another page. Let's insert page break. Okay, let's insert it here. Home. Insert page break. Did it insert the page break? Look at this. It did, but okay, let me cut everything here and paste it up there. Okay, that is that. We can't be wasting time on that one. Let's just copy. Let's hit paste. Okay, let's come to subtask number 2. Now the title this time around it's no longer flow chart. It's on number 2 they said you should do functional decomposition diagram. No? Functional decomposition diagram. Okay. Functional decomposition diagram. So let me just do the page break again so that we won't have any challenge. Okay, here under our functional decomposition diagram, we're gonna design online registration system. Online registration system. They said it must have a note on it. It must have a title. It must have a label, a purpose, and also 3 top levels. So that one you will do yourself, right? For now, let's just allow me to do this one so that we can finish. All right. Now let's start inserting. Those that are using Draw.io, please do use Draw.io. Myself, I prefer Word because it's straightforward. It doesn't waste time. Okay. Make it a little bit bigger, and then let me add the text. The text that I'm adding here is all online registration system, right? Because that's what we are designing, online registration system. There you go. Okay. Copy. Okay. Let's move it here. Let's say copy, paste, paste. Okay. Let's see. My system is working slow. Okay, wait for it while it loads. I copied the wrong thing. Let me say undo. I wanted to copy this. I wanted to copy this one. Okay, that is fine. Already copying the wrong thing. We just have to create it first. I wanted to do the shortcut, but I hope you are following. Just hoping you are following. Okay. Let's pick another one. Okay, so we just can't copy this. Okay, now I can copy. one. Let's just copy it so that it can be the same line with this one. Okay, now, how many should I do? 4. Let me make it 4. Although the question paper said 3, just for the sake of math, let's make it 4. All right. Let's make it 4. Let me put it closer here. Yeah, the shortcuts are not balancing here in this question, eh? But it's fine. Let's do this. Okay. Let's put it here. Okay, thank you. Now here, let's say we are going to have online registration. Online registration, and then here, let's say we are going to have find academic transaction. Academic transaction. Here, let's say we're going to have the academic, the spelling is wrong. Academic. Here, let's say we're going to have finance, right? Finance. And then lastly, here we're gonna have student support. It's fine. Student support. Support is double T. Okay. Now from here, let's insert line, one huge line. One huge line from here. There we go. This one you should put it in the middle here. There we go. Let's insert another line from here to here. There we go. Let's insert another line from here down here. There we go. I'll be doing fast, so please make sure that you do fast as well. Some of the things I'm no longer explaining because I know you already know what is happening. Insert a line from there to here. There we go. Okay. Now these are the departments. Under the departments, we just need to put two more. Let's say 11111 as the head, and then we'll put 2 more underneath them, and then it will be way to go. And I think that way will be fine. Okay, let me use different symbols. Okay, let me put this here. Copy it. Put it here. This is here, and this one here. Okay, take another one to for here, here. Oh, here and here. All right, we are almost done with the with our subtask 2. Okay, let's add the text here. The text here, it will be under registration, it will be data input. Input the data, and then down here we are to say cost approved, cost approved. Then under academic transaction, we will say course grade, they have to be graded. And then here we have to say total points, total points. This is where we know that you met total points or not. And then here under the finance, we say NQF. And then here we say cost payment. Payment. And then under student support, we say student card. Student card. And then here we say student study material. Study material. There we go. Now let's insert our line join. Okay. I wish there was something easy and simple and straightforward, you know. Can I try this and see if it can work? I think this can work. Find it easy. Is it clickable this thing? So let's check to take this thing. Carry it. Put it on the next one. Amen. Paste. Carry it. Put on the next one. Amen. Okay, paste. Carry it to the next one. Amen. Wow. So I was just suffering and suffering while there is this solution. Wow. Now we can insert the line. Just only one line. Oh God. Don't mind it when it's not straight. Me, it's not straight. Right? Okay. But we can even go with that one again. The one that we were using when we say copy paste. Can I try and see? Just to adjust it so it will be nice and clean. But wow, look at this. Why did I not think of this some time ago? Wow, by now I think we would have been almost done. Imagine. Done. Copy, paste. Okay, copy it. There we go. Copy, paste. This is how it gets easier. Okay, here we go. We are done with our subtask 2, and then let's go to subtask 3. Okay, let's just copy only this. Let's copy everything. And then let's see if we can copy using this one. It's fine. Let's just type. Okay, subtask 3, and then title of our subtask 3. Subtask 3, they said we should design a context diagram. Context diagram. Okay, context diagram. We should as well also do the page break, so that when we come to subject number 4, we don't have any challenge. Okay, page break. Another page break. Okay. Here now under context diagram. Okay. Let's start with our context diagram of the online student registration system. Okay, let me set up some few enters here so that our system can be in the middle, and then the remaining things will be from the outside. Okay, let's put it here and expand. And now we're gonna call it registration system. Registration system. Okay, or online registration system. My leg now is 18. Okay, insert. Let's insert about. Okay, copy, paste, and carry it into PPT. And this one, let's put it down. Okay, let's insert the line. Let's insert the line. Okay, let's say this one will come from the student. Okay, from the student to the registration system. Okay, now let's say this one is for the student, and then let's say this one is for the faculty. We call them faculty, but for faculty spelling is incorrect. Faculty officer, I think. Depending on your college, I don't know what do you call them. I think it's faculty office or something like that. Okay. There we go. Let's put the one that are from student going to. Perfect. Okay, we're almost done. one more to go. Please, when you design, do check what the question paper said. If it wasn't for the question paper, I think by now I could have designed this and done, but because the question paper stated somehow more information, I had to do as more as the question paper stated. I would have chosen to do only two information. Okay, now let's add the information, what arrows are for and what arrows are for. Always try by all means to use different shapes. Try by all means to use different shapes. Okay, information for here. Go to here on this box. And then for this line will be there. And then for that line it will be here. And then for this other line it will be down here. This line is funded. For this line it will be here. And then for the last line it will be up there. Good. They can start the text here. Add the text. Now students can then inquire. Here we are saying student is inquiring where on the registration system. On this one we say student can, okay, entering the student details. Student details. Okay, I'll let you expand it a bit for details to be visible. There we go. And then here we enter the text. Registration details. Registration details. To the registration system. Now here we are saying student detail must go to the faculty officer. Student details must go to the faculty officer. And then here we are saying student has a complaint. Student complaint. Student complaint. Then down here, let's say handled complaint. So let's expand it so that our information can fit in. Lastly, here we say registration details. Registration details. Let's expand it. Oh, another thing you need to be aware, box must not overlap to the information that does not belong to it. That is our subtask number 3. Simple as that. That's how it is to be done. Simple as this. Subtask number 1. Simple as this. Subtask number 2. Simple as this. This is our subtask number 3. Now let's go to our page 4 and do our subtask 4. title, we call it, on subtask number 4, they said we should do ERD. Yeah, this is the one that has got more marks, entity relationship diagram, ERD. Okay, let's write it in full. Entity relationship diagram. There we go. On the entity relationship diagram, we need to insert how is the system related. What they want to know is how the system is related. Now we're gonna have here the main one that's gonna hold our registration system. Registration system. There we go. Okay. Expand it down a little bit. So this is the one that is gonna hold our registration system. And now we must have few things under our registration system. We must have, let me put one box here. I'll send what is it for. It's a copy, paste. I'll put another one where you say enter. Oh, this one. I'll put it up here. Okay. 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 Entity relationship diagram. They said it must have at least 3 relationships and at least 3 entities. On each we must have the primary key and also the special field. So do make sure that you remember that when you do your design. So I will do it in this way myself, and let me put this one here, expand it, copy, paste it to this one and this one. So this one is gonna be for let's design and say this one is gonna be for registration. This one is gonna be for students. This one is gonna be for subject. You must have one for the lecture. You must have one for the lecture. Then I will carry this one and move it a bit this side. And then we'll have the one for the lecture this side. For the students, let's put student name. We'll have a student name. We'll have a student what contact. We'll have a student. We'll think. You also think while you are doing. I won't be doing all things here online. So some of the things you will have to be creative yourself and do it. Okay. Let's push it a bit down. Hey, do that. It jump. Let's see where it is. There we go. Okay. Let's paste another one here. pasting and pasting. I'm not even sure of the words that I'm gonna be inserting inside it. So let's copy one and make it for the lecture. Undo. Can it be copied? No, it can't. So let me just go and insert another one for the lecture. And again, they said it must be 4 entities. So already myself, I'm using 3. So 1 is missing. So this is the one I'm doing. Yeah, I put 3 here, put 2, here, put 2, 3. Okay, so we'll see if we can remove some. Okay, 1 here. Okay, feel free when you are design however you understand. Don't limit yourself. So under the registration, I'm gonna add the text. Under the registration, we will have student ID. Student ID. Student ID. And then again, that student ID, when we register, we will need course name. Course name. Under the subject, under the subject, what can we say? Under the subject, please can you check? Under the subject, we will have subject code. Let me say code. Under the subject code, then let's say we will put a unit and also material. Unit. This side it will be study material. Study material. You will expand. Mine is not visible. You will see. Oh, okay. Here I've forgotten to end text. It's gonna be for the lecture. And now under the student, we will have the student address. Student address. And then besides that address, we will have our contact. And then on the contact, we will also have the student name. And then under the lecture, we will then have the date of the subject taught, and also we'll have got the time also. So okay, we'll have the time. Then the following thing is gonna be, I will call it. So now let me link the system. Now let me link this one to this one. Let me also come to this one. Then we will link this one to the student up here. Excuse me, please, just for a moment here. Come. Okay, just give me a moment. I will be back. 1 minute. So sorry, I'm back. Where were we? Sorry. Now let's take from the registration system to the lecture. Okay, there we go. And then from here we're gonna link our sub entities to what the trades are holding. And then we'll be done with our subtask number 4. Okay. There we go. We link this one with this one. But if you check this thing, it's simple and straightforward, guys. Eh? You just need to have a bit of an understanding of the system, how it's gonna operate, how it's gonna work. But it's straightforward. If you check, it's straightforward. Why are important in life? Eh? While I was going here, I had to go to mine. Not to say you should have one as a student focus on IT first. We will talk about that one. Myself, I'm committed as a lecture, but you are not. Okay, we almost done. As I design, I'm hoping you are also designing. I know that mine is not that really clean, but when you do your own, you make sure that you design it to the fullest to impress the lecture and make sure that it's clean and presentable. If you check there is a mark for having a presentable project. It must be presented. There we go. We are done with our subtask number 4, whereby we were doing entity relationship diagram of the online registration system. Now we are to do the number last, which is a wireframe. This is where many people get confused. When we speak about wireframe, what are we talking about there? When we speak about wireframe, we are speaking about the design using the VB. We are speaking about the design using the VB. Let me come here and do the insert of another page while the VB will be opening. Now, subtask 5. Subtask 5, the title has to be wireframe. Student portal. So I can't design a student portal using a web, so I'll have to design using Visual Basic, and then I'll make a screenshot, and then I'll take it back and paste it here on the web. So let's say new project. They said the wireframe should have a note on it. You should write some notes to explain the wireframe, that the learner will do what and what and what and what will happen. You must explain how the interface will look like, and also if the wireframe is correlating with our ERD, and also you must use 3 types of input controls, and also the controls must be labeled. So if you want to accumulate all that 15 marks on subtask number 5, you should make sure that you do that as instructed. Okay, so they said we should use 3 different controls. Okay? Let me just expand this one a little bit. There we go. All right. In the next 5-6 minutes we will be done. Okay, this is our interface. Where is my toolbox? Here we go, my toolbox. Okay, on the toolbox I'm gonna need the button. On the toolbox I'm gonna need the checkbox. On the toolbox I'm gonna need, hey, Jesus. Okay, I was wondering. In the toolbox I'm gonna need the text box or the label as well. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need the text box. Okay, the text box. Okay, I'm gonna need how many text box? 1, copy, paste, paste. I'm gonna need 3 text box, I think, for the portal system, and then I'm gonna need the one label here on top. Copy, paste, paste, paste. I'm gonna need the label for this text box, and the label for this text box, and the label for this text box, and then I'm gonna need the button down here. I'm gonna need the checkbox down here. You design however you want to design it, as long as it's nice and clean. Okay, so this one, it will be for the user name. Username. This one is gonna be for the surname. Okay, this one is gonna be for the password. This one is gonna be for login. Login. So this is input control 1, input control number 2, input control number 3. So let's say new student, and then let's copy it, and there's the one for the returning student. Copy, paste. This one is the returning student. Okay, so this is how my system looks like. This is how my system. If I was having time, I could have put the logo nice and make sure that it looks like a system of a college. But for now, due to time, just allow me to do it this way. And then let's just say student portal. There we go. student portal. So this is the system. Okay, let me debug it and copy it and paste it on the word. This is what they were talking about when they speak about the wire frame. But please, in your own spare time, design it, make it nice, make sure that it's clean, it's presentable, and not like this, the way I did it. Here, I'm just only showing you how to do it. But in your own spare time, please make sure that you make it nice. Copy, and you paste it here. Paste. And then, is it not copied? Okay, it's not pasting. Wait, voila. Oh, Jesus. What's happening? Okay. What is the print screen? Print screen. Is it FN? Let me see FN print screen. This is the scroll lines and things. It can be somehow. Why is it always coming here when I speak about safety? Okay, guys. Looks like I'm having a challenge of copying this. Let's see. Hey guys, help me. How do I make a print screen of I don't know what this is. The first time I'm seeing such thing. The first time. Usually I easily it takes failing to get a screenshot print screen. But you know what I'm trying to do now. I wanted to take that interface and come and paste it here, but I'm not on the reason why I do not know. You guys will help me some other time. Myself, I don't know. You put the name, the information, the password. If you are a training student, if you are a new student, then you log in. There we go. Here we do what you add here. And then you will come, you paste here. There you go. But it will need to be, what do you call it, cropped. Not nice. There we go. Let's copy. Then from there you can expand. This is what we call it, a wire frame. But then you will do it in your own way, in a nice, best way. And in all that you do, please don't forget that you are to write notes. You must give a note, you must give an example, and you must also give the purpose. Then you will accumulate all the marks. If you fail to do that, then it's a challenge, guys. Let me save my information. we done this. Yeah, didn't even stop the debugging. Let me put it on the desktop. I said level 3. Yeah, thank you so much for following my YouTube channel. My name is Nzenda, and God bless you. See you next time when we have another project.